I'm gonna bingus. I thought I should return the BRB or the starting soon screen at least for a little bit. Uh, so that's what I did. It started the starting soon screen thing again because it makes it seem a little bit more professional. What do you call it? So, about that YouTube video, huh? About that YouTube video. That was not meant to come out at 4 a.m. That video was not supposed to come out at 4 a.m. Oh, man. And that's the funny part about it. Oh, I could just do the thing. Fine, how's it go? Bum boom bum boom beam bum bum boom. Bim bum bum boom bim boom bum boom. Dingus dingus eat the penis. To the Geyer dimple. Oink. Ocarina of Climb. Every day it's a new pun. People fog climbing tree hard for house. People pog climbing tree hard for house. There we go. Got it. So, hey Vic, you like here? Cause I don't want. I'm getting. Okay, cool. So, you know that YouTube video, right? That wasn't supposed to come out at 4 a.m. That was supposed to come out at 4 p.m. today. But I woke up and I saw that it was coming out at 8 a.m. and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just let it do it. Anyway, it's performed decent. It's gotten a decent amount of views for a first YouTube video. But I will say, last night I woke up at like 4 and I saw it playing, and what I did was I started watching it and I went back to sleep so that so that on a different account, by the way, on my personal account, so that it would count as like viewed, it would count as like more views, and like as if somebody was watching the whole thing. Anyway, who's there? Is that you, Stone? Oh, it really is Stone. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now is not the time. Ganondorp is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He's revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races who might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become burning wasteland. I will go ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon. I am concerned though because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Stone, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prison cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Stone. Lee Mao. That guy's stupid and I hate him. Anyway, but yeah, so I wasn't expecting like this big outroar though. Also, 5 of those views are also from me refreshing the page intentionally. So... So... I may be bending the rules slightly. Just a smidge a bit of rule breaking. Just a smidge, just a smidge of rule breaking. A smidge. Little pinch, little pinch of trolling. Hey, what's up? Are you unleashing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get to the room where Darunia went, you'll have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to the room above the ceiling right away. Bye, Mr. Potato Man. There's one Potato Man down. A bunch more to go. I got a small key. See, I gotta keep an eye out for gold skulltulas. Because there's quite a few in here. I believe there's 5. I'm gonna double check real quick about that actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's 5. Oh. In what sense? Because everybody has days where they just don't feel 100%. Oh no. Some days you just wake up and your body's like, I hate you, and you just don't feel very well. I'd say give it a day to make absolutely sure that it's not just your body doing something stupid. Because that happens a lot. A little bit? I'd still say give it one more day, and if it gets worse, then maybe start getting, like, actually trying to get medical attention. 1 or 2 more days. Free to go, give you a secret. The switch is on the temple you have to strike to activate, but you also need to use this Goron special crop to do the job. Oh yeah. Circular. Back to this. See, I have one. What's very weird is that I have one parent that doesn't like to go to the doctor, and my dad doesn't like to go to the doctor and never goes. Like his whole family just doesn't really go to the doctor. Like my grandma, she got an ear infection and didn't tell anybody and didn't go to the doctor, and so she lost hearing in that ear because she refused to go to the doctor. And then my mom is the exact opposite. And she's like, anytime you feel even a little bit weird, like anytime you feel weird for like 3 days in a row, you go to the doctor. It's very opposite parents. In medical sense, anyway. So, whenever I have a medical issue, I usually just go to my mom. But I realize that's kind of difficult whenever both of your parents are telling you not to go to the doctor. But I'd say don't completely worry about it, especially if it's just a weird feeling, because I've had many from experience of somebody who's had like crippling anxiety before, like worrying about it just makes it 1,000 times worse, even if it's just the most minor thing. So try not to sweat it too much, because that's just gonna make you feel worse. Trust me, I've had like when I was a kid. When I was a kid, or rather just in middle school, I had stuff like that where I'd feel a little weird, and I would just like keep telling myself that it's like it's bad, but I wouldn't tell anybody, and it just made me feel a lot worse for like no reason. So I would recommend just trying not to be so like basically what I'm saying is try not to make yourself like be cautious, but don't make yourself overly concerned. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. There we go. Dead. That's my advice to you. From a streamer to viewer. Cautious, but not overly concerned. 1 second. Okay. Back to the thing, sorry. You know how it'd be. Yeah. One time I had like this little like, and I still sometimes do it, where I've had like so your ears naturally like switch between each other a lot, like with your like because they're linked with your sinuses or something. I forgot what the actual medical term is for it. But like essentially, like we'll go with your nose for the example. I know for 100% how it works. It's like not both sides of your nose are working at 100% all the time. Like one's doing a major part of the work and then they switch. And I'm pretty sure ears are also like that. And I've had times where I'm like, I'm going deaf in an ear. Because, like, one of my ears was, like, felt more clogged than the other. But it just was me being stupid and over-exaggerating. Bitrate's having a bit of trouble staying stable, but it's not going to 0. It's going to yellow, but it hasn't gone to red. So it's not the worst thing in the world, thankfully. Goron man. Gorunis. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Is your secret for saving me a wallet? You can destroy the Goron special crop will sound different than your regular wall if you hit it with a sword. Well, you're stupid and I hate you. Kick. Do a bit of saving so that if the game crashes. Thankfully, I can save anywhere, anytime I want, and it takes like 2 seconds to do so. I don't want to have another Forest Temple incident. Because the Forest Temple incident was very regrettable. You love doing the same temple twice in a row. You love doing that. Okay. Big old blowhole. Ooch. Okay. Maybe not do that. Oh yeah, the chain link. It was... You didn't miss anything. It was literally like just the first run, but just slightly faster. It was exactly like the first run, just slightly faster. Isn't there a gold Skulltula up here or something? I thought I remember there being a gold Skulltula. I don't hear one. I don't see one. Perhaps I'm just crazy. Nope, nope, nope. Push big rock over edge. Here we go. Wow, so nice of it to fit so flush with the floor. Okay, there's definitely a gold Skulltula or two in here. I remember this very well. Slug. We got a slug on our hands. Slug. I'm gonna slug. Oh yeah, that's what that does. Jump. Push. 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 Pushma. Pushma. I didn't actually change the thumbnail for that YouTube video, by the way, but I thought it was actually a very good thumbnail for that particular video. Even if it is just a bit plain, I thought it was a particularly good thumbnail. It's just pretty. Bruh. Oh wait. I was about to myrtlate myself. Good thing I didn't need to myrtlate myself. Only need to partially myrtlate myself. Okay. Ugh. That work? There we go. Easy peasy lemon my squeezies. Ding dong ding donk ding donk ding donk ding 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 donk ding 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 donk. I'm gonna dink and donk. Ding donk donk. Oh no, here he comes. Brace yourselves! Brace yourselves! Bombs? Bombs? You are schizophrenic. Surely. Ooch! Ooch! Oh, hi. Indiana Jones. Ooh. Ooh. Press on the button. Hello, good sir. I'm a Goron. There are doors that fall when you try to open them. When these doors start to move, born a special crop. Hey Vic, guess what? As of now, I am home alone for today, tomorrow, and part of Saturday. What you know what that means? I get to do this. Incoming scream. Never mind, they came back inside. I thought they'd gone. I was 2 seconds away from danger. Cause I feel like, what the crap are you doing? Oh, that That was dicey. That was dicey. Bombs? Bombs! That's fine. Everybody got stuff in their schedules. Oh, that sound messed up. I knew about that gold Skulltula because I forget about that gold Skulltula almost every single time. Ouch! What's in here? Goron Man! Hello, I'm Goron Man and I'm British! You on fire? Yeah. British Goron Man. What you got? A key! British man, how are you British? In here. But do I go in there? Or do I go over here? I go over here. Big chesticle. Chesticle. Big chesticle. A map of the chesticle. Door. I don't want to jump. I don't need those hearts. I don't need them. I'm not schizophrenic. A guy did come. Wide Monkey Giga featuring Robert Downey Monkey. Is there a gold Skulltula? I'm stuff. Clearly. Bombs? Bombs? Nah, first we do this. More important business to attend to. Garune! There you go. Oh. Hello, stupid Goron man. Okay, what do you want? Listen me, it's a secret. You have a place that you can see on your map but can't reach. Try playing in your ocarina. I'm sorry. He's not stupid. He's a very smart individual whose name is Goron Jr. Don't ask me why that's his name. It's now his name. Goron Jr. Put that in the wiki. Goro Jr. Dun, 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 dun. Bruh. Also like Goro Majima. Hey, go up there. Do 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 dun 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 dun. There we go. No more stream. I erased them. I'm Men in Black. I am the man in black. I have the little flashy thing. I turn on my face cam for like 2 seconds. But don't go watch the VOD because then it'll happen again. If you watch the VOD, it'll happen again, so don't do it. So you'll never be able to see the first 20 minutes. Because once you get to a certain rank, because I'll do it. That's when they attack, arrows won't hurt them. Some Goron special crop. You need some Goron special balls to kill them. The stream where you cannot remember the first 20 minutes. That's such a funny concept. The stream where you can't remember the first 20 minutes. Or even better, like the stream where I start it, like as if I've been playing for 20 minutes, and I gaslight everybody into saying that I've been playing for 20 minutes. That's another thing. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing it. You just kind of blanked out. You said that you were gonna go learn. Dude, I need a compass. I need a compass. Oh wait, that's right. Never doo-doo mind. I backtrack for nothing. No, wait. That's me right now. Wait. OMG, I think I figured it out. OMG, I have! This didn't have what I needed. Just what I needed. What Mario game does he say that in? What Mario game does Mario go, just what I needed? And I know he says it, I just don't remember where, or which game. It's not Metal Gear. He does not say that in Metal Gear. He also doesn't say it in the 1,000-Year Balls. Fake a game, by the way. Yes, I played it on stream. I played all of it. I 100%ed it minus the recipes. Oh, bro, I gotta go all the way back up. No, that was the ripoff. Sure. You keep telling yourself that. I mean... Because they're not on there. This is the first game, this is the first stream ever, remember? Or this is the second stream ever, remember? This is the second stream ever. I've never strained before this point. Ever. Ooh, slug react. Slug. I'm gonna slug. Okay. I wish I knew which orientation I was in. There's no door over here. Yeah, no door. 'Cause fire. 'Cause fire. I gotta get on my fireman suit. Wait, is that is that an unlocked door I saw? No. I don't care about slug. That particular slug, not slug react. The other one was annoying. Kid named Finger. Dude, I was the kid named Finger. Oh man, I love jokes that are created just to undermine other jokes. The only reason that joke was created was so that people would stop doing the other version of it. Okay, it's this one. Kid named Awesome. People Awesome. That's what a kid named Awesome looks like. I'm lost. I have now become lost. What do you want? Kid named I'm Stuff. Ooch. Always get lost in the fire temple, man. Oh wait. The water temple is next, isn't it? That's pretty fun. There will never be a kid named Reddit. There would never be a kid named Reddit. No, I don't want to jump. Fireballs. Fireballs! Yum! Oh, okay, cool. Made it. One second, I'm gonna make sure that we've gotten all the gold skulltulas at this point. Okay, we got that gold skulltula. We got the other gold skulltula. Wait. Oh, wait. I gotta go back. I missed a gold skulltula. And the ironic part is I was like, yeah, Sorry about that. The Men in Black thing kind of maybe screwed over some things a little bit. It's still in testing. There we go. There you go. Scarecrow. Meow. Okay, this is number 3. This is 3 out of 5. Gold Skulltula. Is that another Gold Skulltula? That's a whole other Gold Skulltula. Thank you for your Gold Skulltula. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Gold Skulltula. Bruh. Gold Skulltula. This dude really be a Gold Skulltula. There you go. $200? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna die! Ooh! $200. Me when I press the button that gives me $200, but I die instantly. Once I use it at the gas station. Press this for awesome, and but it was awesome. It was awesome. It did not lie. It was awesome. I hope you don't regret it. There will never be walls of fire. Ow! Oh, stop! Stop! I command ye! Oof. Stupid. Where are the wizard monkeys at? If I remember correctly. Can I... boom, boom, bow, bow. Do, do, no, 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 no. I did it. I knew you could get up here. I hate nerds. I wasn't supposed to know about this until later. I don't think I can do anything here yet. There's too much fire, man. It's too much. It's excessive. This is an excessive amount of fire. Ow. This is an excessive amount of fire. Dude. Dude! Ow. Fine then, I'll go around. I got trolled. I got trolled. I forgot about that. Okay, go. No, okay, go this. No, not that way, I guess. There we go. The Song of Tim. Where's the gold scutula? Also, I'm gonna save. Because ever since last time, I've been very worried. The balls! Let me in! No. Please. I hate this game. I hate gold scutulas. I hate this game. Yes, yes. Okay. Anything cool in these? No. I hate being trolled. I forget about it every single time. I hate being trolled. Dude, it's Dance Man. I did so good on the first round. Nope. Fine then. OMG, true. OMG. OMG. Green. Go the other way around then. Ooh. OMG, I win. OMG. There we go. Second. Okay. We have not gotten every gold Skulltula yet. Just making sure. Smell yourself. There we go. I freaking love the fire temple. Okay, what's this? A Mao. I got the big ol' hammer. Okay. So, we got the big ol' hammer now. Now we're gonna hammer some people. With the big ol' hammer. Because I heckin' love the big ol' hammer. No, I'm not gonna hammer my nuts. That would not be very funny like. That would be very stinky like. Big ol'... wrong thing. Big ol' hammer. I heckin' love big hammers. What's this all about? Ooh. OMG, OMG! Blue! The blue people switch! Bruh. That wasn't very blue people of you. OMG, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, it's not the same people every time. Well, have I said, for like a couple of years, or not years, a couple of months, Blue Man Group, not the same person every time. It's actually impossible. How are they in every place at one time? Let's see. Big ol' hammer. Big ol'... Yes, I don't care, Navi. Die! Yeah. Okay. Big Gorunis. What's up? You're releasing me. Door hidden behind the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron special crop won't work on it. You're the Goron special crop. Yeah, that was kind of rude. Like you to... And that's not like an assault to me, but like you're gonna have to put that through a diplomatic process. Donk. Because like, you know, the Gorons, they have like their own thing. Like, you don't want to apologize for that. It's not as easy as I'm sorry. You gotta go, there's a whole process. There's a whole process to that. There's paperwork, there's everything. Where's the compass? I take back my apology. Wait. Oh yeah. Screw the Gorons! Me when I don't want to do paperwork, so I just go against the IRS completely. I hate this. I hate this statue. I hate this statue. I hate this statue. I hate this bat. Dink. I don't actually hate Batman. I like Batman. Batman's funny. He goes, "I'm Batman, and here's my boomerang of death," and then he like sends out his boomerang of death. It's really funny. He does. What? Batman will never do the gritty. Batman will never. The Scotula! My friend! Reunited at last with my gold Scotula. I forgot what they're called, but they're annoying. Women. There you go. Ba-da-ba-da. There we go. I win. I win! I win! What's this? I hate my wife. I hate my wife. We already have Wi-Fi. A Wi-Fi hate. Lamau. I have a feeling that I missed the compass, but I don't really care. So, because we're never coming back here. Fine. I kind of forgot. I guess he was never here to begin with. We're all just a bunch of schizos. Bunch of little schizos here. Everyone's a schizo. Okay, real quick. If the compass is in a place that's not horrible to get to, I get it. Excuse me. Oh, there's the compass. Yeah, I don't care. Oh. Actually. Fine. 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 Fine, Dad. Wait, I don't want to be here. Okay, who actually cares about the compass? Which one of you actually cares about the compass? Which one of you? Okay, then we're not going then. Okay, cool. Glad we're in agreement. It doesn't even count towards 100%. At least I'd say it doesn't. Okay, time for this. I mean, it's literally called a compass. Like, what are you gonna do? Ooh, ooga booga! I'm a scary little dragon. It's a dragon! It's a dragon! Everybody freak out! Everybody freak out! Freak out! There's no time for peaceful negotiations. Freak out! Freak out! Backflip. 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 Huh. No rock will get me! Ow! Oh, wait. Oh, that's bad. For Gore, I did not have healing items. Oh, no. This not looking too good. Oh, I did it! Misa did it! Hello, dragon. Bye. No more dragon. No more dragon. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Please don't crash the game. 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 Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. Oh, thank you, old brave, for the entire... Oh, wait, no. These aren't the British people. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call penis. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. And my penis! You got a penis! Du, 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 du. You received a fire medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Gah. Don't forget now. Don't forget now. You and I are true brothers. Raru, little yellow guy who had a lisp. Okay. Saria. You are a penis man with a penis plan. You are a penis man with a penis plan. Okay. I think it's... Bonk. Bonk. I'm not an idiot man with an idiot plan. Avert your eyes, children. Avert them. Look away. Don't look! Do not look, children! Welcome, Stone. I'm the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I will grant you enhancement to your balls. Receive it now! Whoa! Your balls are enhanced. They've now twice as circular. Alright, your balls have been enhanced. Now you have twice the amount of circular balls. When the battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. My balls, they're like double circular now. They're like super circular and weird. We only have 5 more penis of heart, guys. Only 5 more. Hey guys, remember that owl? Remember the owl? And he was like blah 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 blah. That was kind of cool. Yo, should I play the original Majora's Mask or should I play the 3D version? Okay, falling boulders as a child. Play the penis version? I don't think that exists. Oh, cool. Can you send me that copy? And I'll play it on stream? Okay. It was worth a shot. It was worth asking. Moo. I can't send you something worth $1 more billion. Ouch. And then Link broke both of his legs, and because he was on a mountain, no one found him. And he stayed there for the rest of his days, wallowing in sorrow at the fact that he was so stupid that he jumped off of a ledge and broke both of his legs. The end. I know I've said this a few times on stream, but I really wish that there was just a story where they like built it up to be this like grand thing that was gonna like last forever, and then they just kill off the main character before he has a chance to do anything. Like they kill off the main character, and then they're like the villain won, and then there's like a chapter like showing what the villain does afterwards, or like an episode or whatever it is, chapter, episode, whatever you like, whatever, and like you get to play as the villain if it's a video game for like a little bit, and then the game just ends and it's really short. Like, I think that would be really freaking funny, especially if you did it in like a comedic way and it was supposed to be like a comedy game. Like, I feel like there's an idea there, right? Like, there's an idea there where you like set it up and then the hero just dies. Like, there's an idea there. Okay, that's a gold Skulltula. Okay, Ice Cavern. There's 3 gold Skulltulas. Okay, cool. To the place. You know, the place. Ooh, my legs! My leggy weggies. Dude, I want the bunny hood so bad, man. Well, the bunny hood from Majora's Mask. That doubles your speed. Man. Womp. Let's go. It's a me, Mario. Okay, everybody, get your eyes full of red for Link, because you probably won't see him again unless there's something I'm forgetting. So, yeah. He's secretly Mario right now, but he's about to become somebody else. So, get your eyes full of red Mario while you can, because it isn't going to be very long till he's gone. Because soon, unfortunately, he's not going to become Luigi either. He's going to become a separate character altogether. Ding 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 ding. Oh. There's 1 gold Skulltula. It's not Bowser. I really don't know who this character could be, because I can't think of what the color would represent off the top of my head. What's this? $20? 20 more billion dollars? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, actually something very useful. It's life insurance. They're selling life insurance in here. Don't worry, Donk will do something far worse, and that's imprison them until I need them. And there we go. There we go. Okay. They're invincible. They're invincible. Sorry to say. Ooh. Whatever, we'll go up the slow way then. Alright, now we have life insurance, so that's cool. Okay, there's apparently a gold Skulltula somewhere around here. Aw, no way, my phone's dead. Give me a sec. We're gonna have to do this. Okay. Let me minimize this so it's not as big. Okay. Kid named dies. Yo, true. Dude. Okay. So it's somewhere around here. Shut up. Is there another bridge? There it is. Bruh. Okay, this gotta reach at this point. There we go. Okay. Bruh. Let me up. Let me up. Oh wait, there's a... There it is. Anyway. I think we're gonna go ahead and do the temple today. Or the second temple today. Because why not? I forgot how... especially if you do all the... This is the wrong song, but it's fine. I need to play it anyway, because it's morning. Brug, Brug brug. Brug brug brug. Brug 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 brug. Brug brug brug. Brug 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 brug. Brug 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 brug. See, okay. This chat is exactly why I had to mark, because it gave me the choice of being apparently according to Kappa I have to say whether my channel is for kids or not, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play it safe and just say all of my videos are not for kids, and it is because of this chat. I may not swear, but my chat certainly does. My chat is certainly no stranger to swearing. So I went ahead and just marked all of my videos as not made for kids. I mean, that's true. But it still wouldn't look very good to be like, hey, look, my channel's made for kids when there's a lot of swearing on screen. You know what I mean? There we go. Gimme. Because I have no qualms with people swearing anymore. That was past me who had qualms with people swearing. Nowadays, it's a personal choice of mine not to swear. And that's all. Okay. Like 36. Whatever. I don't. I'm just saying that. I'm just more saying it's a funny thing more than it is like a business decision. So icy. Okay, that's 28 out of 36 apparently. 8 more to go. Okay. Ice cavern. Okay. Here we are. Ooh. Hello. Out of here. I'm iced out. You guys ever seen that video of that guy? And he's like, hey, look at my new jewelry. And the guy's like, hey, he's like, you're literally dripping. You have ice on you. And he's like, thanks. I found that video very funny. Because he's like wearing ice around his neck. Like literal ice. And I think it's very funny when he does that. What is going on in chat? I look over and it's all caps, you're stupid 21. What happened? What happened here? What happened? What person did you guys kill? Okay, let's see. I remember having to go through this place multiple times because I need fire. You need red fire. You need a lot of it too. My brain is slowly rotting. We killed the 21 kid, true. I don't doubt that for a second. Ooh. So speaking of getting frozen, I was watching Simple Flips play a randomizer of OOT one time. And the thing about it was that he had all the randomizer to the hardest settings he possibly could. So that means chests could be empty. Like there was a good chance that chests would just be empty when he opened them. And if they were empty, instead of just saying like you got nothing like they normally would, he said it so that they would freeze him to death. And you could theoretically, he also did it with only 3 hearts, I believe. So he would die nearly instantly. But unless he mashed as hard as he could. So there's many times during that video in which he just died because, what do you call it? Or he died due to just a chest of ice. No ice cold, no more fun. Time to give up my life insurance. Life insurance. Dude, if only I didn't have to become a 7TV supporter to get 0 with emotes. If only. Fire Mom. Yar. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can. I don't think you could do. I don't think that's how this works in this scenario. I'll be for real. I don't know if that's possible. Because if it was, Para probably already would have told me. Because Para definitely lives a pirate's life. Yo, it's kind of like Johnny Depp. Pirate's wife is like Johnny Depp. Topical humor, back chest. I heckin' love topical humor. I will give, by the way, I was looking in Tyler 1's chat because Kia's actually not wrong. That chat is freaking funny sometimes, just to look at and observe. It is freaking funny what people like put in that chat. That is the only compliment I'm gonna give League of Legends for the rest of my life. Is that chat can be unironically funny sometimes, even without knowing context. Cause they just put crap. Like like they put pot friend, I'm gonna pot. And then like a series of emotes that was like meant to show that they're throwing up because it's painful. And then they just spammed that. Like they did the nausea emote and then the throw up emote. And it was just like, why? Why are they doing? Yeah, it was almost exactly like that. I think they said something else that made it even more funny. But it was... And they just have like Giga Chad, pot friend. Or Giga Chad in quotes, bat chest. Also, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go back and get that fire. Do we have just a regular Giga Chad? Because if we don't, I really need to get that. Here, while we're here, might as well. Because I'm going to refill. Like, it's just that one picture of him, like, of him like smiling while he's like looking right. That's what I mean by regular Giga Chad. Come on. Thank you. Might as well get this while we're here, because we are gonna need more. I mean, heck, we need 2 just to go. We need at least 2 to go back. Because we gotta unfreeze the king and we gotta go to the shop. Because there ain't no way you paying me enough money to do the ice temple or the water temple without the water tunic. Ain't no way. Hey, do the worst dungeon in the game and like make it harder for yourself. That sounds fun. Wait. What's over here if this way's a dead end? Oh. I got the compass. No, you don't. Bailiff, rip his penis off. He doesn't deserve the luxury of prison time. His punishment will be for it to be just ripped off. Yeah. Okay, where's the little man? There you are. Okay, the rest of this guide is pretty... I think I got everything. Gold Skulltulas do stink. That's why they removed them in Majora's Mask. Except for one, like, optional room. Warning! Got it. Got it. Stupid Batman! Wrong thing. Out of here. I'm slip sliding. Okay. Nearly done with this little mini dungeon. I think after this dungeon we're able to get the big Goron sword. Which for all intents and purposes is better than the Master Sword. Cause who needs a shield when you can just kill things? Best offense is a best defense is a good offense. You know what I'm saying? Miss. I mean, yeah, the Master Sword is cool and all, but if we're going strictly off damage, other things better. Do I like how the Master Sword looks more? Yes. Will I use it over the Big Goron sword because of how it looks? No. Am I stupid? No, I'm fine. Oh. Yeah, that's probably close enough. Yep. Bruh. Yeah, we'll come back and grab another one. Hello. Come on. Happy birthday. I got the iron boots. We meet again, Stone. You came here to meet the Zoras. You wasted your time. This is all there is, with one exception. The Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. Ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Bruh. Always get it wrong the first time. Meow, meow, meow. Dum, bum, ba, ba, wow. You learned the serenade of water. Stone, I'll see you again. Goodbye. Okay. Let's get out of here. Now, real quick. I do gotta pick up another thing of fire. Before we get out of here. So I can unfreeze the shopkeeper and the guy. Okay, let's get out of here. Nope. No, it's not there. It's down here. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Okay, let's get out of here. Once and for all. No more ice cavern. No more stupid ice cavern. Well, first of all, there it is. Piece of heart. Hurt. Come on. There you go. And womp. Wait. Wait. We're gonna... It's actually time for the trading sequence already. So, we're gonna go get the thing. Also, thank you. Looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. Let's see, this tunic, so you won't choke. I got Blue Man Group. I am now one with the Blue Man. Okay, here's the other thing we're gonna do. What is it called? That's right. Gotta do this. Second of all, I am going to become childlike for a second. Because there's something that has been highly recommended to me. What is it called? There it is. And there. Dun dun ding dong. Ding dong. I'm gonna donk. I'm gonna dink. I'm gonna donk. Let me put it back in. There we go. Become cringe child. Hello. I am now cringe. Wait, I only have one magic bean left? I guess so. Oh wait. I need it to be daytime so I can get out of the actual castle. Ba-da-ba-dum, bing, bing, bingus, bing, bing, bingus, 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 bing, 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 bingus, bing, bing, bingus. Also, while I'm here and while I'm a little man, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the rest of the what you call it. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the rest of the magic beans while we're here and while I'm in the area. Let me go to the magic bean man. He sells the magic beans, and I go, yum, I love beans. I actually don't like baked beans. I actually really don't like baked beans. Or green beans. I don't really like mini beans. Okay, super rare magic beans, thank you. Okay. Magic bean. Do you want magic beans? They aren't cheap, but you still want them? Won't go less than 90 rupees. Yeah, here you go, thank you. Do we have magic beans? Do you want them, huh? $100 for one. Oh, too bad, we're sold out. Oh, these beans not for sale. There we go, we have all of the magic beans. And I believe a lot of the beans that we have left to plant are in inaccessible locations right now. Okay, so really quickly. Hello, guy. Goodbye, guy. Okay. Okay, I believe that was the one that we needed. So... there we go. Yes. Okay. Now I gotta go back to Kakariko Village as an adult, and now we're gonna start the quest to get the big Goron sword. I heckin' love the big Goron sword. Could I have done the water temple before the fire temple? I know that goes out of order, but is it possible? I don't know that it is. It's definitely better to do it beforehand because there's collectibles on the way – after the fire temple that you can only get with the hammer. but I don't know, man. Okay, Epona, let's do this. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bom, boom, bom. Come here, Blue Man Group. Okay. Here we go. I need to be daytime because I need to talk to the lady. Okay, trading quest time. I can love trading quests. You. Pocket Coco gets goosebumps are good, getting lazy, every man on bed. Cuckoo, especially when he's not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling them. Here's an egg, bring it back to me as well. And check its mood. You choose a pocket egg. A pocket cuckoo will hatch from it overnight. Make sure to give it back when you're done with it. Dum, dum, there you go. Hey, win. First step already complete. Bada bing, bada boom. Here you go. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Where is it? Man, being some random and found being some random that found this stream. Wait. Found this VOD on YouTube and there's a guy that says penis over and over again. I don't know, man. Maybe they would be like, yo, that's awesome. Did you replace your Venom copy pasta with that again? I think he's in here. There he is. And Charlie, I just got burst to get a little shut eye. You save Malin? Thanks, I'm going to the ranch. Back to the ranch then. The Venom pasta is more situational. Yeah, especially since we're not playing the game anymore. Like the game with that we had the party member named Venom. You just lost the game. Yep. Beat you to it. Okay, make the cuckoo happy. Go extremely lazy guy. If you're a good cuckoo keeper, give you. His name is Kanjiro. He's my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming, so cute. So my brother has gone. It's strange, but Kanjiro has stopped crowing. You want to keep Kanjiro? Yes. Okay. So. There we go. Ba-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Now it's this guy. Oh, wait. Where is he? He's here. So he's... There we go. Bing bing goose. Bing bing goose. Bing bing goose. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is this way. That's right. Nope. Nope. Gosh darn it. Nope. 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 Out of here. Bad. Thank you. Now. We gotta go over here. Because we gotta get the poison mushroom from the man. You know the man. Everybody knows the man. So go here. Take the first left. Hey, you. Kanjiro, what? No, a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means you must be a nice guy. Must be, you must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay. You got an odd mushroom, fresh mushroom like this is sure to spoil quickly. Take it to the Kakariko potion shop. I think it's over here. Wait, what? I thought I planted the thing here. I guess I didn't. Can I retry? Okay, whatever. Ding dingus. I am a dingus. Come on, horse. No! Why? No, I hate it when games use the same button for everything. Which is ironic considering I like Sonic Adventure 2. And that game is like the epitome of use everything as the same button. Yeah, I know, Navi, I know. You're probably gonna be like, oh, you need to go this way. Anyway, we have plenty of time. Wait. Okay, open. Yeah, there it is. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. Here you go. What mysterious smell? You must have something. There you go. That fool. He had to go into the forest. I see. Give it to me now. Yes, here you go. Okay. See that fool? Give this to him. It's the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this poultice will not work on a monster. You see an odd potion. You don't know what's going on between this lady and that guy, but take it to Lost Woods. Okay. You say there's no medicine that could cure a fool. I guess that's true. Okay. Well, I can warp back now since there's no time limit. Chung chung goose, chung chung goose. Okay. Stupid long string of dumb, stupid, insignificant things. Bruh. Yep. Out of here. Okay, so after we give it to this guy, we've got to go to a guy who will give us a saw. Or after we give this to the guy, we're going to get a saw, and then we're going to use that to get a broken handle, and then we're going to use that broken handle to do something. It's going to be awesome. The guys aren't here anymore except for the Kokiri people come and get lost, and it's not because they all become Stalfos. That's why he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Okay, here you go. Guys aren't here anymore except for the Kokiri, blah blah blah. Only his saw is left. The mess is made of the forest and the mushrooms. Give it back. Yes. Got the poacher's saw. The young punk guy must have left us behind. You're gonna become one too? No, I'm not. Stupid. Now time to go to the place and get the thing, and then get the thing, and then get the thing, and then get the other thing. Okay. I'm somewhat of a chungus myself. Come here. Okay, we gotta go to Gerudo Valley. Okay, we're nearing the end already, because I believe what we have to do is we gotta give this guy the prescription. We'll get a frog, give it to this other guy. He gives us this prescription. We come back, and then he should have it ready by then, and everything should be fine. It would be funny if I said balls a million times. Yeah, it would be, but I would also be out of breath and dead by the time I finished. I'd be out of breath and I'd be dead. I'm not saying it a million times. You'd be pushing it for even 100 times. And that's only because that's kind of in a way a reference to the 1,000-Year Door. Kinda, almost not really even. Bruh. Oh, wait. Wait. How do I... The horse. That was unnecessarily dangerous. Hey, you. Master craftsman, those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it while my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, so they became Gerudo Fortress to become thieves. And if you're going to the fortress, would you mind out finding what happened? Here, do you want this? Hey, that's my saw. It's mine. I thought it was. I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was gonna go to Goron City to get repaired. You coming here is a great timing. Will you give me my saw? Yes. Good kid. Thanks. I'm sorry, but I can't give you something as good in return. But take this anyway. You got a broken Goron sword. Visit Big Goron to get repaired. Big Goron's location is here. There it is. I remembered it. Doo 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 dee doo doo doo. Chungus, 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 chungus. Get the prescription. Okay, I was right. You get the prescription, and then we get out of here. I think it's. Is this the exit? There's a... We can keep going. Because this is a shortcut to the top. Doo-doo. Okay, now where's Big Goron, man? He's over here, I think. Yep, there he is. My brother opened up a new store. It's Medic Goron's Blade Store. However, I'm better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. That big knife, broken knife surely is my work. I really want to repair it, but only because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please get the eye drops. You've checked in the broken Goron sword and received a prescription. Go see King Zora. King Zora's location is right there. Unfortunately, there's not a fast way to really get there. The only way to get there to Zora's domain is pretty much the long way. Because if we were a kid, it would be as simple as going underwater and going through, but the river's frozen over. And I think it stays like that because they're like, oh, it takes a while for the river to get unfrozen. So we gotta do this the long way. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We're nearing the end, though. We are nearing the end. There's only two places to go. There's only, or two more, rather two more parts of the mission. We have to go give the prescription to the man. He gives us a frog. We give the frog to a different guy. We get the eye drops, and then we bring it to the Goron, and we're done. Ba-do-do. Bom bom bom. Blam 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 blam. Hey, Pona. Okay. There we go. It'll all be worth it in the end, though, because we'll get the big Goron sword, and then we'll probably do the water temple and call it there. Is this a shortcut? Like, does it take me all the way to the end? It does. I should have stayed on it. Gosh darn it. Or at least to a good bit. Okay. Back here. Yes, yes, yes. I understand. It is opened up. Okay. You. I have a prescription. Oh, this, well, eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the Lakeside Laboratory, he can make the eye drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Yes. We got a frog. Be quicker, take it to the laboratory. Okay, 3 minutes. Here we go. Oh, we're not. No, not yet. Not yet. There will come a time. Not yet. Even if this is going on YouTube. Not yet. I'm gonna probably check that after. You know what? I might even check it while we're on stream. Because why not? Like, that would be like the end of stream thing, is that I'll check how well that's doing. Come on. Only got 2 minutes. Come on, opponent. We gotta go. I believe it's all the way down here. Okay. We're making it, we're making it. Almost got the stupid Goron sword. And with basically a minute to spare. Here you go. Gosh darn it. Some residents are making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. She's like a student of mine. Here you go. Here's a frog. Oh, wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zoro's domain froze over. Those eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to the King Zora. Hey, what? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. World's finest eye drops. Take them to the Big Goron before they go bad. Okay. Here we go, last little bit of the quest. What in the world do you mean? Why? Why? Oh shoot, the opponent can't go down this little hill. Opponent can't go down this little hill. Nope, no sirree, cannot go down that hill. No matter how hard you try. Yes, I know I have mere minutes. I hate this stupid horse. Stupid horse and stupid jank physics. Or not physics, but just controls. Good. Get her out of here. Deserved. What do you mean, King Donk? It's deserved. Do 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 do. Yeah, but she controls badly. Not badly. Yeah, we have banned for less, to be honest. Much less, in fact. Like, for the most minor of inconveniences, we've banned for. I know. Who's Vika? Okay. Happy birthday, Mr. Goron. Really, you brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm gonna use them right now. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent. So I'll give you this so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently. The claim check. Okay. Bubble bum, bing bum boom, biddy 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 biddy. Bum bubble bum, bada 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 bada. Bubble bum, bada 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 bada. I don't want to wait. I just want to have my sword now. I want to have my big old sword. Bada dun, bada dun, bada 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 bada. I want my sword. Wait, let me go inside here and come back out. Hey, you. What do you mean I'm impatient? Come on. Yay! Your sword is my finest work. You got the big long sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. Finally. Saving after all that. Ooh. Okay, there is one whole gold. Wait. Oh. Anyway, we gotta go like Hylia. Big slice. Okay. I believe we can play the Serenade of Water to get there fast. Meow, meow. To Lake Hylia. Okay, first things first. I don't want to sell it off. It's a good sword. It's a good sword. I'm not selling it. I'm angry. Thank you. Yeah, there's a shark in here. This, my friends, is why we save. Imagine if I didn't save. Imagine the pain. I mean, that's only the second time, but that was so weird. Why'd they crash there of all places? Of all places to crash. Oh man, I would have unironically ended stream there. I would have unironically ended stream there if I had to do that whole trading sequence again. Oh my gosh. Moments away from disaster. At least I learned my lesson from the first time. And that time, that would have been worse. Because that's more tedious. I would argue that's more tedious to do 2 times in a row than the entirety of the Forest Temple again. There we go. Let's go. Now, me and my cousin have been in an argument for quite a few many years about this temple. Because he has this game on his, or had it at least, I don't know about it. But he was like, oh, I crashed the game. Or not crashed the game, I've soft-locked the game. I can't continue to do this anymore. And I'm keep telling him that there's no freaking way that he found a new soft lock for this temple. And that he's just stupid. And that this temple just sucks. I had a very long debate about this. It's been freaking years. Can't reach that. Can't reach that though. Wait, is that the entrance? No, this isn't the entrance. But is it very confusing? Yes. Okay, there's 5 gold skulltulas. I'm gonna try not to use the guide for this as well. Let's see, I can't do anything there right now. Whatever. Yo, I'm like underwater or something. Something stupid. What? What do you mean I'm already in a bad mood? I'm not in a bad mood. I would never. I'm just looking at, I'm looking at the notes. I'm looking at my notes. So I'm just looking at them. Looking at me notes. Ah! Oh, you! If I'm right, Stone! You're Stone, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Saurus. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man. You kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. It's all still made, totally frozen. A young man named Shake saved me from under the ice, but my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who's going to be your wife. Stone, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water levels. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. Unfortunately, guys, we have no choice but to help the water lady. That's just how it be. We're gonna knock out 2 temples today. We're gonna knock out 2 temples. Oh wait, that's right. I can't use bombs, can I? This is actually one of the... This temple actually sucked more balls in the N64 version. Which is another reason I prefer this version over the N64. Because in order to switch the boots, you had to pause the game, which took a little bit of time, go over to your gear, and then select the boots. Which wouldn't be that big of an issue if you didn't have to switch the boots on and off like a lot. So now I could just do it at the tap of a button. Ouch. Mobamba. What's this? Chesticle? You got the map! Skulltulas. This. Oh, wait, queen. Wait! Penis. I'm gurgling. Sometimes you just gotta figure out how to Skulltulas. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, penis. Whatever. Oh wait, I need arrows. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can like completely ignore the hammer because you just don't use it. Although this game is far from the biggest this game is far from the biggest Zelda game that makes you use like the one-time item dungeon. That title goes to Twilight Princess hands down for most like one-time item things. Like the big ball and chain top turny thing, the water bombs. So many of them are so just one time. Such one-time pansies. I can love the ball and chain. I can love. Yeah, the spin top is at least really funny. Okay, so... Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad, and it's only used for one dungeon and then never again. And water bombs are on that same thing, where they're like only needed for 100% completion. And very rarely at that. I like Twilight Princess, but it does have some flaws. Mainly being that it has a lot of one-time items. Which they did after that. I think they learned their lesson, because Skyward Sword I think was the next game after it, and they really tried to hamper down, or really tried to go like, hey, we can't keep doing that. We need to actually make items that you care about and need to use. Oh. Happy birthday to me! Happy Penis Day! One second. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about gold Skulltulas for a while. Watered Temple. Watered Temple. More like. There's a difference between Penis Day and Penis Day. That's kind of confusing. Should really elaborate on that. What is this? Penis Day isn't funny. Penis Day is funny. I heckin' love the water temple. Also, I'm saving. After every little bit I do, I'm saving. Don't want any progress in here to go to waste. Okay. Where are we? Oh, it's this room. Okay. Womp. Okay. Yeah. I know about the stupid idiots. I know about them. Yes. I'm aware of the stupid clams. I hate clams. Ugh. What? What do you mean he is? What do you mean I am? What? What about me? What? What about me? Oh, I'm aware. I am stupid. You are also stupid. Dude, why am I so excited? Ah, I hate this. I hate this game. What do I do? Oh. I don't know why I'm so excited to check the results of the YouTube thing. Because it's not like it's gonna blow up. I'm only a channel that has existed for a day or two, but I want to check it out and see if there's anybody that's commented or anything. That's just how I am. Wait, Donk, I don't think you were here when I said this, but last night, well, first of all, that video was premiered at 4:03 a.m. It was meant to premiere at 4:03 p.m. But I accidentally, when I did it and I saw it was going to AM, I was like, oh, I don't care. And so I just let it do it. And second of all, what do you call it? Wait, which way is which? I'm gonna assume this way is the way I'm gone. Anyway, but, what's it called? Why can't I think of it? I can't think of it now. I've completely blacked out. Oh yeah, I woke up at 4 a.m. Like, just briefly. Very briefly, I woke up at 4 a.m. And, I turned on my stream, from the premiere, and I fell back asleep. On a different account. So that it could get, like, better in the recommended thing. Because it would have shown that one person had watched a vast majority of it. Is there... I didn't wake myself up. No, it was not intentional. I just happened to wake up and I remembered the YouTube video. I ain't that much of a psychopath. As much as all of you may have been led to believe. Imagine waking up to your own stream. One time, I was watching these guys play Mario 64, right? And they were pretty new to the business. And one of their editors thought it would be a good idea that when they went to small big world or whatever it is, that they would make their voices high-pitched and low-pitched depending on whatever world they were in. And so I woke up and I was like, what the crap am I listening to? And it turned out it was the freaking video, but all their voices were high-pitched because the stupid editor thought it would be a good idea that when they were in big, small world, whatever it is, that they would change it. And it freaked me out. I was like, what the crap is going on? Well, these like little gremlins I'm hearing. Please be the thing. Like the thing, you know. It was not the thing. Although it is helpful. Ooch. That is indeed very helpful. Oh wait, where's that place that goes to the... Because I think I can go to the... Oh wait, that works too. This works too. What's in here? Womp. Oh, hi. Get out of here. Do I want the water level to be all the way up now? I'm not sure that I do. I don't think I do. Because I think I want to go back to that where we found Princess Ruto at. But where is that? I'm not 100% certain. Okay, that's impossible right now. Huh. Wait, was I just in here? I was just in here, right? Okay, I was. Cause, oh, I hate this place. Deception, deceit, it's everywhere. Okay, I don't know exactly. It was through here, I think. That's where Princess Ruto was at. Yeah, it has to have been. And we're going in here because the bomb wall. Okay, what's this? Awesome. That doesn't really get us anywhere. We're still basically at square one. Surely I can't reach all the way over there, right? Yeah, I can't. I have to have the thing. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Today is gonna be a day. Now I think I do want the, I'm gonna go ahead and do the water over here. Pull up the water. Okay, I was just checking how many heart pieces we have. Because if I am not incorrect, I think we only have 6 more. Which is nice to think about. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. This is not the place that gets you to the water level. That is the place where you get the chest. Ugh. I love this place. Is it here? Surely it was here. I think it was. I think this is it. Why is there just an arrow stuck in midair? Out of here. Okay, apparently I wasn't facing it. Or something stupid. Ow. Over here. There's a gold Skulltula, but I can't reach that. Which is not good. Can't reach that either. Okay, is there anything changed on the bottom? Because I have no keys. No nothing. What was over here? Stupid freaking chest. I keep forgetting about the dumb, stupid chest. Stop going in here. Already been in here like 3 different times. Once a pain in the neck, always a pain in the neck. Wait. So where's this lead? I'm unsure, but I don't care. Okay, that's where that is. Perhaps it's here? It's the only thing I can think of. Nope. Plus I don't even have a key anymore. Oh boy. Water temple, water temple, water temple. Oh, why are you created the way that you are? Oh, why? What's this way? Oh, I'm going in circles. I'm going in circles. I know I am. Oh my gosh, I'm going in circles. This didn't take long. It certainly did not take long to get completely lost in here. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Surely I'm not lost forever. Imprisoned in the water temple for the rest of my days. 4 Skulltulas remaining. Yeah, let's try out the second level of this place. That's the one place I actually haven't been. Is there any, like, openings, any doors? There's that, but there's no fire. That leads to a chest I've already been to. That I cannot access. Okay. So at the top, we have a couple of rooms. Okay, I actually do need to check the map. Oh boy. Okay, so I need the long shot to get there. So if I can get to the basement floor here where this square is, we could get that chest and see what's in there. Okay. I think I found where I want to go. So I want to get to the basement. So that I may Can I go down? Yes. But I don't want to go down. I think I know what I want to do. Okay. Let's try a different approach. I think I can get into the middle using this. Wait, what? Wait, I saw something down there. Okay, nothing I can concern myself with right now at this moment. Nothing in there. I love this stupid freaking temple. Ugh. So here's my thought process. There might be something in here. Yes. There it is. Okay, so what I do is I up the water level. There it is. Okay. Now we're on the right track again. Shut up, Navi. What does this do? Oh, hello. Underwater combat. There we go. I got the small key. That actually doesn't help me as much as I would have liked it to. Does it show a little bit of progress? Yes. Am I still completely lost? Yes. Let's go a little bit more. No, I want to go a little bit more up, please. Okay, there's apparently a chest I missed or something? Is it through here? This isn't the door, is it? No, it is not. That leads me to getting to the top. That leads me to where I can change the water level. This, I think, is the other place. Yes. That leads me to the chest. Surely I can't, like, 'cause I don't have it yet. That's what I thought. Let's quite weird that it's telling me I've been in there before, though. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's this way once more. I know I've already been here, but I'm double checking. Because simply put, I'm running out of options. That I'm remembering anyway. Let's go back in the middle. Because I think the middle is the key to all this. Hmm? If only I had it. To my knowledge, there is no way of getting up there from the 3rd level. I can't go through there. At least I don't... Unless... Like, surely there's just not enough time. Yeah, the animation is way too long. There's absolutely no hope of doing that. I believe I might be going back to square one. Before I do so, though, I just need that long shot. That's all I need right now. How did I get to that one area? There's that one area that I went to. The one with the gold skulltula that for some reason I did not explore fully. That might be the key to this. But where is that room? This way. That's right. Gosh darn it. I'm not ending the stream until I get this done. Oh, this is gonna be a longer download today. That's fine. Now, where was it? This leads into here, which then leads into here, and then I go up. The issue with this is that a lot of these pathways just say you've been to them, even when you have not, for some reason. That is a big issue I'm having right now. Was on the top path. I think the place with the gold Skulltula is on the top path. You'd think I'd be more prepared for this. This is the entrance. I remember that. Okay, this is the boss door. This is the only... Here we are, making progress again. Finally. Key in hand. Progress has been made. Finally. What does this do? There we go. Womp. Got it. Boom. Finally. Now it's time for this famous boss fight. Hello. Yo, you're me. When he gets hurt and falls down, that's a reference to the Legend of Zelda 2, by the way. Oh, wow. Okay. Finally. Give me this. Chung 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 yes. You got the long shot. That's weird. Oh, that was really weird. Okay. Oh, it wasn't accepting inputs from my controller for a second. I had to unplug it and replug it back in. That was weird. Okay. What's the Song of Time again? Kill your dad, you should kill you should kill your dad. So we have 1 out of 5. Just don't be careful, don't kill yourself. Not an issue. Okay, where's the gold Skulltula? Oh, there it is. No, 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 no. Bruh. Okay, let's get out of here. Got the gold Skulltula. Now we just have to get the other 3 gold Skulltulas. Ugh. Bruh. Ugh. Just do that, man. Got a small key. Now what's in here? Oh, it's this area again. Let's see, I don't need this. But what I do need is gold Skulltulas. In which I know where 2 others are. And there's one last one that is a mystery to me right now. But I'm sure it will reveal itself in due time. Okay, so the first one is over here. Not over here. Okay, the boss is... Oh, maybe it is over here, actually. It is. Okay, cool. Okay. That is 3. Now I gotta lower the water level by at least 1. Oh, I know how to get in there. This is easy. Easy peasy to get back in there. Because I just want the gold Skulltulas right now. It was on the tip of my head. Now I remember. Now I forgot where it was. Oh yeah, it was in the middle column. That's right. Stupid freaking forgetful brain. And then we can get out of this torturous dungeon. How many more dungeons are there? 3 more. Or 2 more after this. We're already getting pretty close to the end of the game. I mean, this game isn't too terribly long, to be honest, but still. Majora's Mask is a much bigger beast, if I remember correctly. Not much bigger, but it is bigger. Hey. Give me that. What's up here? Oh, is this just to get the gold Skulltula? It's kind of disappointing. That is very disappointing. The count begins. Ah! Oh, whatever. I know what to do from here. Because I believe what we're about to get is the compass. Okay, fine, fine, fine. I'll step off. You guys call me the insane one. You guys call me the one who's insane. Yeah, you're over here going penis, penis, penis 1, penis 2, penis 3, etc. And I'm the insane one. I see how it is. I see through your little facade. Society. Give me that. Thank you. Oh. I would have thought that that was gonna be the compass. I'll be completely honest with you, I thought that was gonna be the compass. Now we could... No, no, we can't go to the boss right now. I was about to say we could go to the boss, but that would be a lie. Because we can. What we can do is go over here and do this. There you go. So sick of these Tektites. Okay. Is there a gold Skulltula somewhere around here? This looks like a gold Skulltula zone. Well, here's a bomb zone, so get bombed. What's over here? Oh, big red. What does big red do? Takes you to takes you to the Venus shrine. Okay. Stop messing around with me. No, how do I? What does this do? I pushed it the wrong way. Ah. I pushed it the exact opposite way. I was supposed to pull it. I think I've done that every single time I've played this dungeon. Okay. Go ahead and switch over. Gold Skulltula. At least we're almost done with this torturous place. I will not be doing Master Quest, by the way. That is a thing for another time. And certainly not right after I just played the regular game. We may do that at some other point, though. And there. Finally. Oh, why'd they make the push movement on those blocks so slow? I'm not gonna... They're gonna come after me, but it's fine. I'll probably just fall off and have to do it again. Never mind. We're good. Bruh. Never mind. I kind of forgot we're under a time limit. I forgot we were under a time limit. Thank you. There it is. There it is. All of them. And there's a chest right over here. Wait, is this where the boss key is? Oh, this is required. It's been a long way coming. I got the key. I'm gonna save before the game even has a chance to crash. There we go. Life insurance. Okay. Back to the beginning. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Finally finishing up. This temple sucks balls. Big old balls, but we're good. Big old fat balls. Here, I think I need to change the water. Don't say that. I don't think that. I don't think you should. I don't think you want. I don't think you want to say that. Actually, I take it back. There we go. Okay. I hate Tektites. You know what? Go ahead and heal me. And you... You can be other life insurance. Bruh. Okay, can't do that. Well, this is just mean. Okay. Star, look out! That isn't normal water over there! Scrungus. POV, you are the boss. Blue Man Group. I've always hated Blue Man Group. I've always hated them. Wormy. Whiplash. Oh. Okay then. One cycle it is. Actual speedrun strat? Well, cool. Awesome. Your streamer can accidentally do speedrun strats. Bada-bada-bada-bada-ding. Okay, no crashing. Cool. Ugh. Cool. Grimpsess Groombo. Stone! I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zola's domain and his people will eventually return to its original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I would want to say, but I don't think I can ask for that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water, and you're searching for the Princess Zelda? Ha, you can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it. Don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Kill the girl, kill the woman. Meow, 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 meow. You have received the water medallion. Ruto awakens as sage and adds her power to yours. Okay then. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? Okay, Scrumblow. Oops. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Stone, you did it! Ruto wanted to thank me? I see. We have to return to Hyrule. Return peace to Hyrule for her sake, don't we? Look at that, Stone. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. Meow, 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 meow. Dead. Oh, never mind, maybe not. Water. Okay then. So, before we finish off, ba ba bum, ba ba bum, ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Crap. 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 This certainly is an annoying spot. Got it. Okay, cool. I did it. Okay. Pogwish. Oh no. They look fire arrows. And we've done it. Okay. Okay then. So we're done here for now. We've done 2 temples. I think that's good enough for today. So let's check on the video and see how it's done, because it's been almost a full 12 hours. See. So, my channel. Manage videos. Okay then. Let's see. It's got 19 views, 3 likes, and no comments. But 19 is more than 12 it was a little bit ago. Anyway. So that's pretty cool. But I'll see you guys tomorrow probably for another stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.